Today I'm going to show you how to make the lentil dal. For this I need 220 grams of lentils, some ginger, 4 cloves of garlic, 2 little chilies and 2 small onions. First of all, I'm going to measure the dal so you know the measurement as well as I usually fill a mug and then fill it 2.5 times for the with water after, but I can measure it for you as well. And that comes to 200 grams. I've got 200 grams of lentils washed and ready to go in the saucepan. To this I'm going to add 2.5 mugs of water. I measured the lentils in the mug first if you remember, but I will also tell you the measurements in milliliters. It comes to 1000 milliliters, 2.5 mugs of water. So 2.5 times the amount of the dal, whatever cup or mug you're using, fill it 2.5 times. To this we add some salt and turmeric, about 1.25 spoon of salt and 1 level teaspoon of turmeric. Now I'm going to bring this to a boil and then turn the gas low to simmer. So the dal is going to boil and then simmer for 25 minutes. And during that time I will chop onions, ginger and garlic, chilies and get the coriander ready. I've got 4 cloves of garlic here, 1 piece of ginger about this size, 2 chilies and 2 small onions. I'm going to make these into a paste in the small food processor. Get it right. I've got some chopped tomatoes here as well. I'm going to chop the onions. So the lentil dal is now coming to a boil, and when that's happening I need to take the froth off the top before I put it to simmer. And I turn it down to simmer. Cover the lid and simmer for 25 minutes. I've got coriander here, fresh coriander. I'm going to take the leaves off the stems so that they're ready for washing and using later. First of all, I'm going to put some oil in the frying pan, about 2 tablespoons. This is a large spoon, so I'm not putting too much in. I use sunflower oil, but people have their own choices. I'm going to light the gas and then add the chopped onions to the oil. Now I'm going to stir fry the onions till they're golden brown. Then I'm going to add the chili, ginger and garlic paste that I made earlier. The onions are nearly done, so I'm going to add the paste. Turn the heat down a little bit. For lentils and dal, you don't need to make the onions into a soft paste. They can be a little bit hard. I'm going to add some paprika powder, about 1 heaped spoon of paprika powder, some jeera, cumin and some garam masala, 1 heaped teaspoon of garam masala. I've got 100 grams of chopped tomatoes here which I'm going to add, but this is optional. Some people like to have tomatoes, some people like dal without tomatoes. This mixture here, as it is, you can have it in a sandwich and it's really tasty. You have to add a little bit of salt to it. When I was young, my mom used to make sandwiches with tomatoes like this. She was a vegetarian. this is almost ready. It's 20 minutes now, so I'm going to check the dal if it's ready. It just needs another couple of minutes. It looks ready. It's 25 minutes now. I'm going to turn the gas off and add the mixture to the dal. You can see how colourful it looks. It will be just as much tasty as well. And to finish off the dal, I'm going to add the coriander to it. I'm chopping the coriander into smaller pieces. It can be added to the dal now. There we go. The dal is ready to serve. I'm going to present the dal in this Indian saucepan. It can be put on the table and heated up when necessary. You see, it's just the right thickness. And there we go. And always add a little bit of masala for the aroma afterwards. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe. See you next week.